Okay, we're going to make a video today, and in this video we will demonstrate how to transfer files back and forth between a CentOS 6.4 desktop computer and another Linux or Unix machine running an SSH server using the Nautilis package. Unless you have some requirements that can't be handled with the Nautilis package, and these would have to be special requirements, I think, I recommend the Nautilis package for the transfer of files between a CentOS 6.4 desktop and another Linux or Unix machine over other sftp packages. This video will demonstrate the following. We'll transfer a directory from the desktop machine to the server. We'll transfer a file from the desktop machine to the server. We'll transfer a directory from the server to the desktop machine, and we'll transfer a file from the server to the desktop machine. All these actions will take place on the desktop machine itself. Okay, and we'll get started. Okay, as you can see here, a little preliminary, I'm running on an ID called Mr. Linux Info. That's my ID. The machine is called Desktop. And the second machine that we're going to be involved with, there's a machine called Server 01, and the ID is User 01. Okay, to get started, we're going to click on the Nautilis package here. Open up Nautilis, or File Manager, as I guess it's kind of like. And then we're going to click on File, Connect to Server. We're going to then say, okay, give us SSH interface. And I happen to have on both machines defined desktop and server 01 to some IP addresses. So that's how it knows where these things are. You could put an IP address in the box where it says server, or you can put in a fully qualified domain name if you have one for your machine, or whatever you have in your host file. So I'm going to connect to server 01. I'm going to leave the port blank because I'm using the default port. If you're using some kind of a special port for your SSH, that port number would go in here. The folder is going to be /home/user01. The username will be user01 up on the server. I'm going to add a bookmark name. That way I won't have to fill this screen out again. And I'll call it user01 on server 01, and I'll click connect. And this is the first time I'm connecting with this machine, so it's going to say, oh, I want to exchange a secure key, so I can handle all the encryption here. And we're going to click login anyways, and then I'm going to type my password. And now here's user01 up on the server. Okay, on server 1, home, user01. That's the directory path right there. You can see that by clicking on the lower left hand corner. And if we come over here, you're going to see that we have actually I clicked into the desktop here, and inside our desktop we have a directory, and this directory is called directory with info. If I click on there, it's got 3 files on it. I'll close that. Okay, and I want to copy it over here to server 01. So what I can do to get it over there is I can just drag it and drop it. Okay, and now directory with info is up on the server. And if I come over here to the server, I type ls, there's directory with info up on the server. Okay. Now let's say I just want to transfer a file. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this directory with info, and I'm going to copy to the /home/user01 directory. I'm just going to copy this file2.txt. I can just drag the file and drop it. Okay, and you can also take this file and you can take it, and I'm going to drop it in music. So if I had music highlighted, you can drop it into a directory by placing it over a directory. If you put it into the white space, it's going to just go into the directory that you're located in. Okay, so that's transferring a directory and transferring a file from the desktop to the server. Now, if you want to transfer data from the server to the desktop, I have a directory here called Important Data Directory. And if I double click that up on the server, I see there's three important files. So if I'm going to close that, I'm going to drag this whole directory. Actually, what I'll do is, this is the desktop, this is the server, and I'm actually I'm in my desktop directory on the server. I'm in my desktop directory on the desktop. I'm in my home directory up on the server. I want to copy this whole directory down to the desktop. All I did was drag it and drop it. Now if I want to copy one of the files onto the desktop down here, I'm going to important file 03, I'm going to click on, I'm going to drag it over, I'm going to drop it, and you can see, if you take a look here, there's the directory we copied, and there's the file we copied. So that's how you can use the Nautilis package to transfer files back and forth between two Linux machines, and that's all there is to it. It's real simple. I hope this was helpful, and thanks for listening.